So let's look at what we have right now. So if we go look at our room, oh, we had a test area, and then we had a, we made a new room which we didn't have last time. There we go. And let's look at this game then. I even have to refresh my memory. What did we do last time? I think we improved a lot of bugs. No, wait a minute. Fixed a lot of bugs, improved the game. Or then we did improve some bugs. So we actually even played it for a second last Tuesday with Arash, and he already said like in a week it got much better already. And yeah, it feels okay-ish. I mean, for working this short amount of time, it's okay. But anyway, today we're gonna work on game modes. So right now we have the game mode of deathmatch, which basically means whoever gets first to 10, he wins. So let's change that just for a sec so we can see what did we have there. So I think if we go and open, oh, not objects, we're on scripts. Looking good. So let's see. Yeah, so you have to actually have 10 kills. Let's make it 1. This way, we will know instantly if something goes wrong. Am I getting a cold? You never know. Let's see. There we go. Winner is you. Only you. Amazing. So we have kills 1 and kills 0, and this is the other player. And yeah, and then we have no way of going back to the game except, oh, except restarting it, but it won't, of course, because the characters are persistent. What is reset character? Oh, this is putting it back live. So we actually need to run a reset character, but where did we have that R thing? It's probably in the system, so let's look at the system object. So we have create step game, and so it's probably in the step. Oh yeah, so here, if keyboard check release, so if I release the R key on the keyboard, go to room test area. So now what we need to do is reset character, but I think this needs to be run on top, inside of the character, because it's preferring that. So we need to do for each, no, not for each, for. It doesn't have for each, I guess. Var I 0, or did we actually start from 1? I can't remember. Let's check that before we start creating bugs. Hey, welcome Costa. And welcome Corgi, and welcome Wicked, of course. Let's see what we can do. So 4, and we need for the how many players it was, and it was under system somewhere. We really need to clean this directory structure. I barely soon know what is what here. That's really bad. Oh, so it put its global scores. That's not what I wanted. I think there was a better way. Let's see here. Init character, collision, physics, handle animation. Oh, you're studying chemistry, Costa? Good luck. Sometimes a good way to actually come up with cool game ideas is to study some subject that's nothing to do with games. Like you could study chemistry and think, how could you make a game out of it? And that actually also helps you study the actual subject for school, because then you're maybe a bit more interested in the subject if you're not already head over heels about it. So I've been sitting staring at the screen again. So it wasn't get player index, it wasn't inside of setup, I guess. Looks in a character, I think we define it at least. Global players index, and then the index is the same as this. So then let's look at the get player index, and it starts from get last index. And what is last index? No idea. Here, 0. So it's always 1. It starts from 1, so we actually have to start the for loop at 1, not 0. But then as long as I is smaller, then... And then we need, of course, which I never remember. I think this is the worst command. So Wicked saying the artwork was nice on winner screen. Yeah, I spent like 6 years painting that. Yeah, definitely chemistry has a lot of game mechanics. Costa is asking, how is your game going? You mean Wicked or me? But anyway, if you mean me, it's I have some interesting ideas today. They're not big, they're easy to implement, but that's the idea. Short iteration, see what works. So, see if I have a paper here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Anyway, so let's see here. This is one of the more obscure commands of GameMaker. Where would I have it? Not in transform. I think in check health. Yeah, array length 1 dimensional. Anyway, so we need to know how long it is, because that's how many times we want it to run. Then we do increment. So now this runs for everybody. Multiplayer, well, I have local multiplayer. I'm not gonna add online multiplayer at all. Let me go blow my nose so I don't have to snivel all the time, because that would be easier. Just a sec, guys. Sorry about this. And there we go. And now hopefully you'll hear me again. Let's see here. So, and this will be I now instead of index. And then we'll take out the I, well, let's call it player ID. And then what we do with player ID. So with that, and then we run under this reset character. It's a very obscure way of doing things. In most programming languages, this would be a bit easier, but I think that should work now. Depends on the reset character, it actually works. So Wicked's saying there's already a game that uses chemistry elements. It's brilliant. You have to find new elements and combine them, like water with fire, steam equals steam. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah. And then Arash man is saying Magica or Arash. Yeah, Magica has those elements. Yeah, the wizards combine different elements in different combinations to produce different effects. Yeah, in Magica you kind of have water like plus fire, and then you can shoot steam as a spell. and you combine them, and you can combine them also like into kind of combos. But we could say it's not that, yeah. Oh, this haircut? I have to go to the barber shop. Anyway, yeah, I haven't heard of another game that has that element. There's definitely games that already use chemistry as an element. Let's see what kind of error we get. So now if I press R, I'm still stuck. Let's fix this because we will need this later on anyway. Oh, and we probably have to put game global in-game to true. And then we should put winner to false. We should put, and we should of course move to the screen only once this has been executed. There we go. Oh, yeah, getting new video cards. Yeah, Costa is getting a new video card, it seems. Yeah, yeah, Costa is always excited about hardware. Yeah, aren't we all when we get new hardware? Yeah, it's amazing. You like sit at home waiting for that new card to arrive. You're like, oh, when is it arriving? Anyway, let's go back to checking if this game works. Oh, now it doesn't want to work at all. There we go. We're still stuck in the air. That's very interesting. What else do we need to put? Global in-game false. No, true. There we go. And reset. That's odd. What did we do here? We put in-game to false. We take the player and put who's the winner. And then we go to results. Oh, and we should of course reset all the scores. That's another thing. We should make a function out of this. This is like start game or something. Maybe we should do that. Game, create script, start game. And we take all of this for now. Start game, run that there, put that here, we make indentation down, we look at player ID, we look at winner, we look at this and that. Anyway, so we needed to put the score, so we can put it actually here also. I think if we just do, because each player should have a score. So this should be 0. What are you on about? Oh, what's that? That's not supposed to be there. Go to the screen and we can continue. But yeah, we should reset. The reset character should actually. This does set those though. It's very weird. Let's put speed to 0. last ground speed to 0. Then what else do we need to set to 0? There's a lot of things we need to reset. We should make a better way of doing this. It's jump, I think, last ground speed. I can't remember what the name of the variable is. There we go. Yeah, usually I don't use these long variable names, but I've used them because they're more. I was trying to make them more clear what they do for you guys. Okay, that's better. It starts when them fun. We get saying, I tweeted about the stream for the last week, so we should get some more attention eventually. Cool, thanks, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, it's always getting more viewers, the more fun we can have. So let's see. Punchy. Is it lagging a bit? Not anymore. It's just the slow motion, and I also pressed button. See, I'm always in this animation state because it's not actually on purpose. It's kind of cool though. Anyway, now we have that. So we tested out the game. It's always a good dude to test your game before you start programming, because you get some bugs out of the way and you retest what you did last time. Because when you come back to the game, you might not, you might have been tired when you stopped last time, so you might have created a lot of bugs. So instead, or I should say, the bigger community, the better. Bigger is always better. It's not the motion of the ocean, I can tell you that. Oh, Wicked has some experience in that. Cool. It's good that someone's finally confirmed it. So let's see here. So game mode. So now we have the deathmatch game mode. So now we can actually duplicate this script. I even don't know yet what to call this game mode. But let's call it, but we have to give it some kind of name. Let's just call it last for now. So when we go now hit setup, we can change it by just writing last. So now it should still work because it knows the naming convention. Oh, Arash is already excited to help with the art. Which means it's Arash speak for he hates my art. No, just kidding. He's already making grand plans on changing everything and reworking everything in 300 DPI and using. No, just kidding. He won't. I won't allow him. Arash, you will not be allowed to change anything. You can add more black on top of the black. Oh yeah, and Wicked saying, I made my first animation today with Pixel. Congratulations, yeah. I just actually purchased Pixel, whatever it's called, with a Y. Pixel with a Y. Just a couple days ago, and it really looks good. I would say that I watched Arash's episode where he used the what was it called? The one pixel character. No, you're only allowed to draw black on black, gray on gray, blue on blue, and red on red, and it needs to be the exact shade of red. What was that other? Spriter. Yeah, I think I like Pixel Edit with a Y, better than Spriter. So now let's start changing this. Actually, we don't even need to change this yet. Let's just leave it. So if you die, the game ends and you're the winner. AI Spriter. I think it's ASE Spriter. Spriter. Anyway, this is an interesting song. Arash used Pixel in past, but there was an issue the way I was doing animation. I wondered if they fixed the issue, which I don't remember. You should look at, there's some good videos out there where they teach it, and actually the onioning is really nice, and some other stuff. Anyway, yeah, it's a bit different kind of pixelator. It has a lot of different views, and you have to know what to do. Oh, comment saying, yeah, A-Sprite, A-S-E, Sprite, whatever. Why do all these pixel editors have such hard names? It's like impossible to even like tell you guys what to go for, because it's like, let's write pixel, pic, oh why, oh no, pixel, you know, that's what we'll do next. It's like trying to be gimmicky. So this is one, pixel edit. This is the one I just bought, which is really cool. And then there's another cool one which uses the A-Sprite. Sprite, they like jammed an E there and an A everywhere. And this actually uses pixel graphics to make the whole editor, which is kind of interesting. This is good too, by the way, it's nothing wrong, but I think the most important thing is you find an editor where you get stuff done. But do start with learning one, not all of them. But yeah, so game modes, yes. So what I was gonna do is, I actually want these blocks to start falling if you stand on, a bit like Mario style. And the game mode actually is who's actually left last on this level. So we're not, we will at some point redesign this level and maybe make it a bit bigger. But right now I'm just going to use this because in the end, even if this is a very boring level and we're a bit small, this is really perfect testing ground for my game. I don't have to put any effort into doing anything, and it has kind of multiple routes and stuff like that. So it has a basic balance because it's symmetrical. Actually, when doing level, I think I've said this already, but always when doing levels, if it's important to have a balance, symmetricity, or making it symmetric, makes it much more balanced almost automatically. It's not always true, meaning that you kind of, as you look at here at the screen, I have a mirrored like on the horizontally here. This part is the same as this, but also this way, that there's a platform here, but it's also one there, there, and then in the middle is one. And then you can, the exits and whatever are all in the same place, kind of mirroring each other. Not kind of, but actually. Actually, for this game mode, I should remove that, that looping feature, maybe. Oh, Wicked is, oh no, let's try to go to mobile view. There we go. Sorry, it's blurry now. How can I have not the women on the screen but only the pixels? I would say this is really awesome. Wow, look how fluid that is. It's like turning into a bat. And growing like, is that a, or is it a moth? Because it has those moth wings. Yeah, this is really cool, dude. I really like the animation. Maybe I should hire you to make the art. No, just kidding. You have your own game. So Wicked making his own game, his spaceship shoot 'em up. It's really cool. We're waiting to test it on the stream. So game mode last. Yes, lots of codes. Game result screen, start game that we just created. Maybe we should put that higher up. Where did we put it? Looping. Is it in the movement? Move wrap, yeah. Let's just manually remove it. I don't want no. So is that gonna go into your game, or did you just do that for fun? So now, as you see, there's no wrapping. You can't fall. When you fall out of the screen, it's done. So now what we do is, we also have this game mode. I will need that for what I'm gonna do next. So objects, actually blocks. So the blocks are gonna have scripts now. So just like the characters, or actually some parts, actually I have an object collide. We can create a root object for these, so I don't have to add a script for each block. So I just do create object, call it root object. There we go. And then we make, and the root object should have a parent of collidable, so it's collidable. And these should have the parent root object. Parent, sorry. That was a bit confusing. There we go. Let's see if it still works without any. We could say, no, I just want to test pixel, which is amazing. Arash, you should try it again. The animation is so versatile and simple. Wicked, weren't you earlier saying something about that you were following some guy's tutorial? You should post it to Arash and see if maybe that helps him. So yeah, this seems to work. Ground is ground and all that stuff. We're not rolling around or anything. In pixel edit. Yeah, exactly. So step. Yeah, step is what we need, the step event. So let's add some code. So here, I'll just code straight in here. We can figure out stuff later. If global game mode is equals to last, actually now the thing is, oh, this is okay, I think. I was thinking, should I do it this way? But I think yes. Sometimes you have to second guess yourself. Like, are you gonna do it this way? Are you really sure? Is this what you want? I don't know what this accent is. So actually not in the Y. No, yeah, exactly, in Y. -1, so above it. And actually object character. So let's see, object character. So if something is just above it, then I wonder actually, I have, this is not how I plan to do it. Oh, did com post voxel art? I have to check that. Where's that? I can't see any links. Please post a link. Where is that? Com. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I missed it, dude. Oh, cool, dude. Cool. So some concept voxel art I made for a streamer. Oh, cool. What is he using it for? Is it like, is he using it in the stream, or is it like rendered pictures he only uses it for? Or inside of a game or something? Looks definitely cool, dude. You should play more Minecraft. No, I was kidding. That's cool. So if there's a character above, then not collision. Let's add physics to it. So only if a character is just above it will it have physics. I have no idea what will be done now. Let's see. So we could say, yeah, this guy's trying to help me understand how the animation worked. I spent about an hour playing around and had every feature down. I think I'm slow when it comes to his stuff. No, I was kidding. I'm as what? I don't know what that says. So everyone can do it. Oh. So we need vertical speed. So we need some, it's actually not, oh, and actually we need a move also. Because they're all dependent on each other. If we had the dependency injection, then we would have known that. But not in this coding language. No. So here we should have move, of course. Move. Movement. And then what we need is we have movement, and then what physics. Let's look at what all kinds of variables. Max vertical speed is 20, grounded is false. Doesn't matter, vertical speed and max vertical speed. So we need vertical speed. So let's set that up. Vertical speed will be 0. How fast will it go? Actually, physics. We shouldn't put it to 0, it'll just reset it then. So we need to now go here and add a create event so we can add it just once instead of every frame. Add code, vertical speed is 0. And also, if we want it to stop, we need to put here else. Vertical speed is 0. So let's now look at the he's making a 3D space arena thing, so I made voxel art from what he already have, but I added my own touch to it. Ah, cool. Yeah. There's a lot you can do with a touch, so don't downplay it. You and Araj swear like a couple of dock workers and 2 devs and a cows. No swearing in game sections, eh? Well, we do try to not swear too much. It's just when you play games, sometimes it's hard. It's been hard. Maybe it drank too much water. Oh. Your PC leaked. Yeah, that's the downside of water cooling. Or yeah, so we put vertical speed. Did I misspell it? Because I think we still have an error which I didn't read. Nope. Oh, nope, yes we did. Oh, grounded. We don't really need it. It's the ground itself. It will always be grounded. I am grounded. I will stay at home. There you go. Ross is sweet and innocent, and so is Björn. I don't know about that. Horizontal speed. Where are we using horizontal speed? Oh, in script movement. We just keep finding more things to add. We need horizontal speed. Flip X is already done here, and it's this song again. Boom! Don't use liquid cool. Where was I? Anyway, water and electricity are usually kept away from each other for a reason. What? Nobody told me that. I've been pouring water into my computer all the time. No, don't do that, kids. Don't do that. Computers don't like water. Electricity, you'll get electrocuted. I was working on the particle, so the object, root object create, and I needed to add here. Horizontal speed is also 0, so, and that will never move, so. Corgi can be a bit child. What? Okay, can I be a bit childish for a sec? Well, if it's only 1 bit. Oh, look. That's interesting. Holy, it's going too fast. Oh, I can't jump. Very interesting. Now I walked off the screen and fell off the... Cool, you caused that, you got saved. Yeah, be careful with water cooling. It'll be expensive. Here we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's cool, but it doesn't work. We should put collision on that. Let's add collision and see what happens. Where are you? Dirt block. Root object. Let's see here. Let's add the collision script. So now it will collide. Corgi sticks his tongue out at Costa. Nee, 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 nee. I told you so. I told you so. Aw, hey, come on, Corgi. Yeah, it's not nice when your computer dies. Let's hope nothing was destroyed, for real. Like, that would really suck. Yeah, you should try to get it repaired. Hopefully nothing broke. You're still here, so... Is your computer still running? Cool! As in Kool-Aid. Alright, oh, we need the max vertical speed. We need it. We need it. We should put it here. We need to figure out a way to dependency inject these. So we don't always have to enter it. Actually, I could make it so you have to enter them at the beginning of the function. Oh, look. Oh, now they're moving sideways. That's not really what I want. Oh, and you can move them up too. Oh, this is like, what is going on? No, I can't jump. I can't jump. Help me. Yeah, leave it off. Leave it to dry. If it's actually a lot of this water, actually is not bad for electricity. It's all the minerals in the water. So if you have really pure water, you might be actually fine if you just don't turn it on before it's dried off fully. Which you should wait like almost a full day or something. Why is this not resetting? That's interesting. Oh, maybe I'm not putting them back on their starting locations. Sits on Arash's feet like a good boy. Yeah, good Corgi. Costa is saying, but for one reason, my cat was sleeping on top of the PC. Maybe he was drinking the coolant. You never know with cats. Remember we were talking in Discord. Costa said he never had a leak, and Corey told him it could happen, and look, it happened. It is explaining the neener. Yep. And dog came on it. Yeah. Blame it on the dog, will you? So once you have two on top of each other, it's stable. But that's not... Do we want that? You can kind of create the levels where... Uh-oh. I went off the screen. So the reset is actually... Where's our respawn health? Here. Let's add the position reset here too. Don't blame Corgi, he didn't do it. Yeah, exactly, Arash. Arash saying it's an interesting mechanic. Exactly. Oh, no, no, no. Let's see if the reset works now. Yeah, oh no, oh no, oh no. Uh-oh, is he gonna die? He died! Woohoo! So now the game should end because he died. So we need to check if he goes out of the screen. Actually, the bottom of the screen. So we need to know the height of the screen. And we actually used that when we were creating the last room. So let's look at that fast. So we have object collidable object slash, we had our room. Was it in the room itself? So room results, we didn't have it in the creation code. Result screen, boom. Room width, yeah, because I remember last time I was using some another variable and it didn't work. So there's probably a room height. So now the question is, which script's responsibility is this? And this is an interesting topic shortly about programming, is that you should always think what is responsible for what. So what does that mean? What does responsible mean? It means like, if I have a script called collision, the name kind of tells that it's responsible for collision. It does collision. So if I go here now, and there actually might be something like this, for example. This is a good example. Check grounded. Is check grounded checking collision? You could argue it isn't. It's checking if it's grounded. So it shouldn't be inside of the collision script. Because, and why this is important, for example, one reason is I look at these files, I'm like, oh, I want to change how if you're grounded or not. Will I go to the collision script? It's hard to say. You might think it's under, something else like physics. It's physics if you're grounded or not collision. So do be careful. That's why, not be careful, but that's why you need to think about responsibility. And the other thing is that you can sometimes have several places where you could check it. For example, this is all scripts that have something to do with the player. And actually, like collision, which I could move up one level, is being used also by other stuff now, like weapons and blocks. So collision and physics, they don't really have anything to do with the player right now. And actually movement, rotate seems to still have. It should be named something else. So if we now look at the game modes, so is it the responsibility of the game mode to make sure if he's dead or not, or is the character itself? Because if I put it here, I'll have a lot of what is called nested ifs or state machines and stuff like that. If I put it here, I won't have that, but I have to loop. So this is again optimization. Is it better that I don't have to loop, but then I get a messy state machine? Or is it better that I put it under game mode last, and then I don't have to loop. I do have to loop, which is of course always worse for performance when you have to loop through something every frame. But at the same time, it will only apply on the game mode last, no other game mode. Anyway, let's look at here what chat is going wild. Corgi, Rush, this wasn't by accident. Maybe a bit, but not fully. Corgi, he turned the PC on one day and noticed a strange burning smell, so he turned it off and opened the case. Turns out he had a small garden snake inside the case and fried the board when he turned the PC on? Oh, that's an interesting story. That would really be bad. Well, at least it's a garden snake, not like a pit viper or something. So we could say I would go on one step further. I would assume that the best mechanic are found by accident. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it could be. There's also a lot of things that just break the game by accident. What I mean is, like, sometimes also something looks cool, but doesn't mean it actually plays into the whole meta game or the whole idea of the game. Costa, I would use petroleum and burn it. The snake or the computer. Still no idea how the snake got in there. Yeah. Did he eat the snake? That's another thing. I would eat the snake. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. Garden snake probably tastes really nasty and it's chewy. I don't know. So, why are we? So we should now think. Are we gonna put it under the character or under the game mode? Because this needs to anyway know if they fell off. So let's, but death again is kind of more of a health thing. Actually, all of this should be in its own script called kill character. Whatever. It'll be kill character now. Because I say so. So let's move that out. Now we have, so we can reuse it if we need. And we didn't need this anymore. So we're doing some so-called refactoring. That should still work. One of Cos is saying one of his friends bought a 270X and for 110 euros and had mushrooms growing on it. Well, they didn't clean it well enough. No, you haven't. Yeah, Corgi says he doesn't know when it was. The same thing happened to the snake and his PS4. To a snake and his PS4. I used to work tech support. Weird. Alright, so... we don't need any of these, almost. Actually, when you die... Actually, I think it's an attack. Let's see here. Not here. A good search function in an ID is always good. Let's see here. It's not in attack. Maybe we should do this do damage here. So here it should be increase score. And you should return the player index to it. So then we do a create script, increase score. So now we can do it with our own argument. 0 is the first argument. Corey's saying he worked as tech support, so Calm is saying, well, there will be still something you haven't heard. There may be still something you haven't heard. Wouldn't surprise me. corgi answers. Yeah. Snakes and computers. Maybe they shouldn't have made a movie Snakes on a Plane. They should have made a movie Snakes in a Computer. Oh my god, the Pentagon is down! Why? Hackers! No, there's a snake in the computer. It's frying! So increase score, we created that. Where did we put it though? There you go. Let's have it up top. So now, what we can do is do damage. And actually, it shouldn't do it here at all. It's not really the damages. It's actually if you kill the character, if global game mode. But yeah, of course, why I put it in do damage was because actually we won't know who killed him otherwise. Let's do it like this. If and global dot. I think it's this game mode I added as system. Let's see here. Game mode is, and then let's see what his name is. Deathmatch. Oh, he didn't. Hello, warrior. Welcome. We're making a small platforming game. And Costa just fried his computer because his water cooling broke. Yeah, sure. It might actually crash because I'm just making changes, but let's see. We're actually creating a new game mode right now. So it's that's why everything is falling down. But it's just a small platformer where you can fight each other. So it's local co-op. You can punch and have all kinds of things. So, and we're creating this whole game on stream. So if you are new to game making, I have some old videos, and if you don't want to make your own game but just follow, that's okay too. You can shout out good ideas or fix my code as I'm going. Anyway, let's close that. So, game modes. Yeah, so we're working on this last game mode. Did you say it's a small palette former? Yep, it forms pallets in your mouth. It proves. So now, I guess because we didn't put it here in this case of the deathmatch, we shouldn't. But I don't want to add all the code here either. Oh, and by the way, we're using Game Maker, so it's a simple 2D engine. Palette former. Oh, and you can also download everything. Welcome back when you come. Calm. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's what she said. Anyway. Come back. It's hard to focus to programming and to chat sometimes. It actually requires substantial skill. Alright, let's see. And by the way, if you're making your own game, you have a prototype, please submit it to us. We do reviews of your games on Tuesdays with Arash. So we play them, you just submit them to us through our... YT is probably YouTube, Arash. Let's see here. Yeah, we were working on game mode last. which is just temporary name. So let's see, room go to result. So the ending condition will be different. Let's just remove everything. So we need to see if any of the players is only one player alive, then he's the winner. I think. So for each player, let's actually just use this instead of scores in this mode. Oh, what did we open now? Yellow Twitter. Whoa, where did that come from? Yelling teachers. What? Where is this going? What are you guys on about? YouTube, Young Turks, Burby. So Com said BRB, I'm gonna go watch some YT. And Raj like, YT, Young Turks? Or YouTube, yelling teachers, yellow Twitter. Where did that come from? Okay. Corgi's confused by his own suggestions. Yellow Twitter. What would that be? Yellow Twitter. Yellow Twitter. Yellow Twitter. Kid hurting. Yelling teachers. A kid hurting game. No, I don't know. Kind of sounds... yeah. I wouldn't call it that, Arash. It doesn't sound that good, as good as you think. Yelling teachers. Maybe it is good. I don't know. Anyway, we can just take it and what am I doing? I'm like moving code, shuffling code. Look, programming is taking this, putting here, this, there. We are coding here. We are pro coders. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is make this players. I'm not reading my own code, and that's why I'm getting confused. Then we get the player. Then we check if he's dead, and if I remember right, we can go check health. Oh no, sorry. You have to do. We have a character states dead. So var game over is false. Game over. Maybe just should we indent over? I don't know. I'm indenting over. Then with player. Yeah. So we need to check if they all are dead. So if they're all dead, var number alive 0. No. So if it's the number alive is the equal amount of how many players we have. Actually, this needs to be -1 because, sorry, it actually doesn't tell you the length, which is surprising. It tells you what is the biggest index, I think. Arash made the first million with that teacher game. Maybe I can beg him for money from this teacher game. I haven't forgotten, Flowcobble. We'll read the YouTube comments. I answered to you. When we do it's available on demand 1 week after, so it'll be out next Tuesday. So it should be there. Don't worry, Flo. So it's actually, we don't even need that. What we need is if state is, then we just increase decrease. We might need this part still. Oh, thanks for the follow, Magdalemo. Welcome to the community. I mean the review in Game Maker. Now you lost me. Ah, yeah. That's true. I will remember that. We will review it with Arash. Yeah, sorry, we've been very busy since Tuesday. We will remember that. So Flo Couple has his game on Minor Quest on the Game Maker's Play Store. What is it called? And you can go and try it out. It's free. Magdalemo. How are you actually supposed to say that? That's probably, you always pronounce everybody. Yeah, his name is Persian. Wasn't he some archer who shot and then it flew forever and pierced someone's heart and then his soul sucked into it and it never landed or something? I don't know. Anyway, then if number alive is smaller than or equals 1, just so if you have less, so if all die at the same time. Then we would have to, don't tell me we have to loop it through again. I'm trying to think how I could do this differently. In check health, actually, he shouldn't resets character, so if global dot game mode. So actually, Arash is one of the other streamers. He streams on Monday, and then we about art, making art, and he does company logos or game art, all kinds of stuff, and design. And then on Tuesdays we have two devs on the couch where both Arash and I sit down and we analyze games, talk about game development and stuff like that. Arash is original from Afghanistan, but he lived his whole life. I think he was 4 or 5 when he moved to the US. And Arash saying we're doing game dev here. Yeah, we're working. So this game is it's free. All the source code is out in GitHub. You can download it, and also you can follow it along. I'm doing all the development on the stream. And Mahtalam is from Iran. Cool. So we have from Serbia, Iran, US, Finland, of course. I'm from Finland. Oh, we have an international crowd. Exactly. So, And hey, Shin, what do we have? What do we have? We have a game. Let's see. I'm actually working on adding a new game mode where the whole level crumbles underneath the character. So it's actually like kind of last man standing kind of thing. Actually, and then else reset. So in this you don't have several lives. It ends when everybody except one is dead. So we don't need to reset the character. But if he is dead, we can put his global.score and player index to, maybe we put it to 1 because it is already 0. I don't want to give him a score though. It's kind of, we shouldn't use score, we should use something else like kills or something. But right now we're just doing, we're in very beginning of the game, and this is the game. It's called, we have a bug. In script game mode last, unexpected. What did I do? Game mode last. It's here. We have too many bad indentation, basically is what we have. There we go. So Matla is a software developer from Iran. I'm glad to see you guys. Let's learn something here. Yeah. Well, this is still very simple. It's kind of a prototype, like pre. This is what a game looks like, even in big companies, and a lot of time where it's like pre-alpha, pre-alpha. But this game won't go as far. It's not going to be a AAA game or anything. But yeah, cool. But yeah, Mahlemo, welcome. If you want to share your games, or if you're making a game, if you're a software developer, you can. If you don't know how to make games, you can follow along. Game Maker is really easy to use. If you want to make 3D games, of course, there's better engines. We have experience in those too, so I can help if you need help. And there's a lot of knowledgeable guys in the chat. They can give you advice if you need. So welcome, and Shin too. Stishin. That's hard name to pronounce. Anyway, so yeah, now instead of all of this stupid things, well, actually, we still have to do all the same stuff. So we don't need to even make that score thing. Oh well, but at least we found we fixed the bug, because we don't want him to reset. And we could actually make it so that actually it's like several pixels underneath. That way it actually doesn't interfere with the other game modes where it's wrapping. So I've been using wrapping. It's like pronounced Stein, like Einstein. So hey Stein. Oh, cool. Is that correct? Stein? Hey Stein. Hey Stein. So it's like Einstein but with a hey in it. So it's like hey Stein. Anyway, cool. That's actually a kind of cool name. It's just hard to know what you should say in the beginning. Cool. Are you a game developer, or are you software? Or are you looking into? Tell us more about you and your relationship to games. A little cracked, but oh, I'm on signal processing encryption. Okay, cool. Maybe you can encrypt our game for us. I need it all to be super secret, so that nobody can no wait, I'm giving out for free. Cool, are you looking into trying your hand at games? Yeah, it definitely sounds hardcore. Games? Game Maker is used for games? No. Yeah, it is. Actually, some of very awesome games are made now really recently with Game Maker, like Hyper Light Drifter. If you have you played that? Ooh, let's see. Oh, he makes Twitch bots. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. You can actually make Twitch integration in Game Maker quite easily. There's some free stuff, and then, you know, IRC is actually a very easy protocol. So if people are interested in that, we can look at that also someday. All right, let's see here. So we're not anymore. If number alive is 0, so now we actually have to kill him if he drops off the screen. So what should that be under? Reset character, throw, attack. Maybe just put it under check health. If what was it? Game width? No. Room width. Room height. And I actually just started with Game Maker. I've worked in 5-6 years in Unity. Again, repeating, but everybody who's following knows that already. But if now it's been already 2 months almost in Game Maker. Ah, all in Game Maker. Cool, cool. You should show some of the stuff you made. It's the Twitch bots and Twitch games are a very interesting field. Oh, they changed the server for Twitch? Oh, I didn't know that. When did that happen? Sorry. So we need the Y position. If sorry, I like to write it this way. So X is bigger than Y is bigger than room height. And let's say actually room height plus couple. Then kill character. And then let's do show debug message character. Oh, character died. So we just know it is working. Oh, and hi Zobbit. So you need to do a pre-check to figure out which server to connect to. So you call the API and get which server back from channel, and you get mode, then you connect to that as you would normally. Oh, okay. Cool, they added that. When did this happen? It's like probably quite recently. But cool, that's really, it probably takes a lot of stress because they have a lot of chats these days. So they're like, they're probably doing a bit of trying to kind of scale it up. Oh, oh yeah, did it? Okay. So it says which, actually I should have read which line. Oh, this of course is not ready yet because it's not. Let's not have any winners in this. That's all. Guys, anybody played E.T. Armies or Shadow Blade Reload? That's an Iranian game. Oh no, E.T. I hope it's not the E.T. that was buried somewhere in the U.S. soil. All the copies of it or something. No, just kidding. I know it's not. E.T. Armies Shadow Blade Reload. Let's look at them. Oh, here's art we looked at previously. So E.T. Armies. Oh, looks very advanced. Cool. What is the Zodiac games? I am born at the beginning of time, which is 1980. Oh, like a shoot 'em up. So ET Army is an action-packed, fast-paced science fiction first-person shooter. That was a mouthful. The game takes place in the future where Earth has been reduced to ashes. Oh, seems like people haven't liked it too much, but maybe they're in their start. Cool. And what was the other one? Shadowblade Reload. So I guess there's another one. Oh, cool art. The art of these are cool. Shadowblade is an action platform set in visual striking world where the ancient teachings of ninjas and samurais clash upon modern landscapes. Sprints through litter from traps, enemies along paths, testers go. Oh, very positive. So this is a good game, according to Steam, of course. I haven't tried it, so I don't know if these are good or not. You shouldn't overly focus on these. They're just, you know, even good Metacritic score. Cool. Oh, and it has like comics in it. Might give it a try. Doing absolute nothing. Well, your thanks for dropping in. Oh, I've actually seen Shadowblade before. It's on iOS? I didn't know that. Oh, cool. There's a lot of games. Oh, holy crap. I think I just broke the game. That was funny. We need to add here, of course, the same things as here, that if state is not already dead. We don't want to keep killing him. We keep killing him over and over. He doesn't deserve it. There we go. Let's see what happens now. But yeah, I didn't know those are Iranian games. Iranian. Which is the more proper way? Probably neither. Oh, character died. But now there's only one left. Did I actually change? Because I think this needs to be -1. I thought that was a bug, but it wasn't. Then that's a wrap, folks. Björn has broke the game. Exactly, Corgi. Ah, now I broke the game. This is some ninja shit right here. Björn signing off. No, just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. What? Oh, this is awesome. I didn't break it. It still works. Look. It's still here. But when you... Oh, Arash wants to highlight it now. Huh? Yeah, it's my secret. I actually don't make games. I break them. Actually, we could put it here. Just it's a stupid way. So if it's dead, number line. Otherwise, no, I can't do that. I can't do it this way. I can't. I actually have to do another for loop. So if number alive is not anymore just 1. Actually, why does it? You have that. Which part is actually making them dance and having fun? Camcorder. What? I have? Camcorder? Oh yeah, I've created. Oh, I was like, what? Oh, welcome Camcorder. We are fooling around in the game. I've created an interesting bug, a feature. Yeah, pro hacker skills, exactly. Exactly. So this is the problem right now, that they seem to... Actually, this is not a bug. This is exactly what I was going for. I don't know. I could do it like this, probably. Like, winner is false. And then we put here else. Winner is true. So if you're still alive, so it always resets it. Let's see what happens now. Dude, you should keep that. No, I'll keep it in my own way. In my heart. I'll keep it here. And with you guys. You see, I kept it. The winner is you. Is that actually even the right one? Oh yeah, I killed myself, so he's the winner. Yeah. Why is it doing that? So kill character. Let's go to the other room now. So what am I doing there? I'm doing something very smart, it seems. So in results screen. Maybe I should do here with... They don't recommend using this form anymore, so let's do with player. And then these become actually just X and Y. Something is wrong with the indenting. There we go. Maybe. So let's see here. So with player start position, in my own heart, backlog never getting implemented. Exactly. That's actually when we design games with Arash. He's always like, oh, let's take this and add it here and screw, turn it around, and then a rocket will shoot up. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that in my heart. In here, it's doing it right here. I'm implemented right here, but not with these, but here. It's implemented. I promise you, dude. It's implemented. I'm just kidding. Usually his idea is to turn to become better, have a better result. So we should also do horizontal speed. Why he doesn't understand? It needs to be 0. Vertical speed set to 0. I wonder why it's like when he dies, I do zero out the speed, but he still has some speed. Am I adding speed in to do damage? Oh, what is this? I don't even know how to fix it anymore. So in kill character, I do. I do not reset the speed there, which is very interesting. So if we go to the results screen, if I just remove it from here for now, you heard it. You heard it here. When? Oh, okay. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Björn keeps his heart in his head. Oh, you don't know where I keep my mind and my brain then. Kill character. I don't have any other speeds, right? Excuse me. Let's see now. Let's see if I switch game mode to the one that doesn't. Oh. The winner is you. Actually, that's a bug. You can actually spawn so you fall down. In his pants? No, I don't keep my brain in my pants. They would get crushed. There's not enough room. Let's see here. Do 1234 got hacked. Thanks for following. You have a very complicated name, got hacked. I guess you can't change your name anymore, got hacked. Anyway, cool. Let's see here. Yeah. First we have the problem that it doesn't start moving. Then we get the problem that it won't stop moving. Let's go to setup and put it back to deathmatch. Because this worked. So if this doesn't work, we've introduced this bug. Oh. This is actually a very interesting feeling. Oh, the wrapping is not working now, of course. Let's put that on again. So in move. Where are you, move? Movement. Here. If global, actually we should do wrap is true. So if wrapping, and then we should put here in setup. Let's just put it here. Wrap is true. We can then, actually we can, it shouldn't at all be here. It should be here in the game mode deathmatch. We should say, oh, I don't want to keep setting it all the time. That's not nice. So let's just go back to the setup and just leave it here for now, and we can figure out a better system to set up game modes. You can download our game and hack it. Hack it so it works. See, I've hacked the level. Now we wrap. Poof. This is actually more interesting almost. So every time you jump and land on something, it will go once down. The interesting thing is that it does move sideways, which it shouldn't. Which means they're slightly colliding with each other at some points. '50 new channel record! Woohoo! Yeah, so let's see here. What are we doing? We're making a weird game with bugs. Oh, I was supposed to kill him so I could know. Alright, sorry guys. Oh, that was a weird jump. I need to work on that. Yeah, so I introduced this bug now. So what did we change? So now again, when you have that question, what did we change? Luckily we have version control. So in reset character, I think we added something here. Trophy unlocked! Exactly. You have hacked the hackers. Horizontal speed, burn. It stayed alive. And result screen. Actually, we did something with the reset, right? And the reset was, where did we put it? We put it in What was handling resetting the game again? Set character, it's not, it is. It's not in check health, is it? Nope. Where do we reset the character? What's it on the object? Yeah, here. So we did start game. Winner is false, reset character. If Wicked, if Bug and Game would like to get to know each other, solution will be along shortly. Hello Bug, let me introduce you to Game. Game, is this Bug? Bug, this is Game. Now, kiss and make up. Yeah, when you have a game and then you have a bug, and then they're introduced to each other, what happens? You get a feature. Exactly. What if you never fixed a bug in a game and you would just call it feature? Like seriously, from the start of the game now, you would leave everything in. And then you would just add on top of it, like you would enhance that bug. So your task would be every time to improve that bug. Not remove it, but improve it. So you would have to go. I wonder what kind of game that would that turn out like anything? Maybe you would just code very carefully so you wouldn't have to you wouldn't have to do any features. It's called Windows 10, says Wicked. It is game age, says Harash. Windows 10. I would say it's also Mac now. Can't run anything. It's computers these days. We had a really good golden age for a while where it was kind of working. And now it's plummeting again and everything is crashing and everything's bugging. It's like reminding me of the 90s or beginning of 2000s. So let's see here. It's called EA or Ubisoft. I would say their games are usually fine, but how they treat their community and the people are quite bad a lot of the time. At least EA. They're a big corporation. So what could it be? Reduce it winner to true. So it does it on both. So it's not like it's a new bug. We did change something in check health. Let's see if we don't only need to do this if it's true. Oh, but I think these are actually, isn't these, that's already taken care of, right? Object character. Let's look at step. Global in-game, yeah. Else reset character. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's probably the bug. Isn't this wonderful? Everyone chilling, having fun, talk about games. Sweet, man. Yep, it's cool. But hey, if anybody wants to, is there anybody new who wants to introduce their game? We can take a look at it. We do play them on Tuesdays and review them with Arash. So if you want to have feedback, and remember, the game doesn't need to be ready. So if you want your game to be reviewed or get feedback in like a prototype stage or in a later stage, just send it to us and we'll take a look at it and we can give some feedback or ideas or whatever you want. It's up to you. Nintendo fixed game-breaking bug in Donkey Kong Country on N64 with Rumble Pack. Yeah, I remember the story. They didn't know why, so they just shipped it with Rumble Pack with every game, saying it was required. Yep, that's how I would. Hey, that's how you fix those things. Yeah. But yeah, I need to reset character now in here instead. So winner true. This gift man. Oh. Actually, I should just do it inside of the results screen, so I don't have to add it for every time. So in results screen, when you are run, where are your result screens? Result screens. We do reset character. Oh, actually, we can't do that. What is it doing actually? Number of panels. Where's number of panels coming from? These should actually be players rather. And then we need to do. Can we do this first? You can add a small comment here, so we're placing async character, and then here this, and here we do reset character. Game dev is filled with stories like that. No way. Yep, you should read postmortems. Gamasutra.com. Yeah, this is a great place. If you want to know about games, this is a great collection of articles from big companies, small companies, and it loads forever. And you can read here about all kinds of things. From like any kind of news in, it looks very old, but the articles, trust me, they're really good. So if you're interested in programming, let's look here. Programming, game design deep dive, Dying Light's natural movement system. So now if you're interested in Dying Light, and they had a natural movement system. So here is the actual developer, he's talking about it, and then sometimes they write a long article here. And they show you how they did it. So if you want to make games, it's good to read a lot of these. Self-avoid game content using player feedback. Interesting. So it's doing a mutation. Best levels are selected. Properties are combined to create new levels. Chance of random mutation introduce variation. Level pool play rate. Interesting. GDC vids are amazing. Rami Ishmael was the last one I watched. Amazing chap. So down to earth. Yeah, Rami is awesome. He's amazing. Definitely. He's Arash's hero. So, hey Stein, well ripped. There was almost nothing wrong with the old code, but still crashes. Your code or this code? There we go. So the winner is always the last guy in the game. So now let's look at the. Trust me, if you're not a coder, I can explain something. When I write this code, except if it's a comment. If I do one mistake, there's one dot here, one thing missing here, the computer won't understand it, at least yet. Soon it will, and they'll make the games for me. But as long as that's not true, it will not work. And if there's one logical error, you've introduced bugs. Especially with games, their logic levels of logic piled on top of each other, it gets very, 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 very. Yeah, I know. Of course. It's a feature, Arash. It shows the last animation. It doesn't reset them at all. Exactly. It's part of the... like in Dark Souls where the bloodstain shows how you died. Exactly. Were you running? Were you punching? I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it in there. It kind of looks cool. Because when you kill someone, he just does this. He's like just... he's going crazy there. Anyway, I don't know why I'm spazzing out again. Ship it! Ship it! Exactly. Then ship it! Ship it! No, ship it. I'm not supposed to look at this piece of code. Someone must be looking at this video and actually trying to look at the code, and he's like, why is he opening these random files? I want to switch back to last game mode. So let's see here. Now we have the weird falling blocks. So now if I jump off, so now if I jump off, winner is you. So if I do reset, it works. Game done. Ship it. So I can actually be safe if I just jump on top of him instead of the brick. Oh, crap. But yeah, we need to... Let's see something else. I want to try something. I might go back to this version and then polish it, but I will adjust a bit now. So let's go back to the blocks. So where do we have the root blocks? Blocks root object step. There we go. So let's put like this. So we need in the create script here in the beginning. Let's put something like falling is false. Here we put that actually sorry. if it's falling, then apply physics. Excuse me. And then what we do is here is if we're on, there's a character on top, falling is true. So I just move the logic, just a small change now will change how it works. Sorry. Have a glass of water. Or not. So now once you touched it, it won't come back. It'll just fall all the way down. All the way down. I wonder if can you do just horizontal wrapping, because I do want to have that on still. So let's go back to movement script. Move wrap. Horizontal, vertical. Global 8 wrap. Global V wrap. V wrap wrap. If true. Now we have a global setting. What is this? Margin. Oh, it can be 0. We can adjust it later if you want to make it a bit more smooth. Anyway, let's go back to... Now we have to adjust also the setup, so it's actually horizontal wrap will be true. Vertical wrap will be false. You guys went quiet. Did you die? What's going on? Are you all making your game? You're all drinking Coca-Cola and having pizza? Lunchtime. So what I want to do here, another thing is, let's close this setup before I click into it 100 times again. So max vertical speed, let's put it to like 40. Then in physics, actually it doesn't need to be even 40, it should just be higher than the characters, maybe 30. And then, see, it has a higher terminal velocity, which is illogical. But is it Crisis 3? I don't know. Is this Crisis 3? I need to do a poll, a straw poll. Is this Crisis 3 or not? I think that's a very important thing to know. Is this Crisis 3? Is this... So, please answer me. Is this Crisis 3 or is this not? Level up. By the way, Arash, I did reinstall the game Tuesday after the stream. Oh, cool. Crisis 3. Yeah. I guess we're like promoters for Crisis 3. We're not sponsored by Crisis 3. Crisis 3 doesn't know about us. But Crisis 3 is a very important part of our stream. It is our reference point for all games. If it is Crisis 3, it's good enough and we can ship it. So let's see here. Okay, yeah, so what I was doing the vertical, but I just remembered why it doesn't work. So if you go to physics, I actually set max vertical speed here, which I don't really want to do. I'm just making a small thing, so if it's already set or above bigger than 0, then it does something. Level up again. Tell your friends, your mom, your dad, your enemies. Yeah, tell everybody, but do not tell me. Tell me about myself. I don't know what Arash is going on about. Yeah, so let's see here. What did I do? Applies gravity. Oh, it's not set now. Of course, I can't check it. Can you I fixed it now. Look, guys. I'm inside of the ground. All right. I think we have to take the collision and then just put it in init character here, which we already have too many variables in. So we moved it to initialize character. That way it's set there. So now these are falling as fast as the character, which is weird. Let's see here. Actually, all of this should be inside of this. I wonder actually we could do that in the collision script. So we'd actually have to feed it in here. Sorry, I'm changing random things. I just noticed that this is not nice how it's working. So now we can feed it in what we want it to collide with. So that will come handy soon when we're working on Nest. Oh, Costa got his PC leak fixed. So he had some problems with his water leaking in and stuff from his water cooling. So, or not water, it's not really water. No, they gave him a new one. Cool. A whole new PC. Anyway, let's see here. So we put object now there. So in the character execution stack or whatever we want to call it. Let's look here. Where do we have it? So object character step in its step here. So now in collision we should do object collidable. If I could spell. And then of course now in the block, I think that's the only two things that right now are colliding with anything. No. What am I doing? I miss clicking. So now here in step, we also should put here object collidable double. It's like 2 hours now, and the store is 10 minutes. It took 20 to see the leak. Oh, cool. You live close to the store? Oh, something else here wants that. So object collidable. We did have one other script. So the object collidable. Oh, we have a collision in a lot of places. Luckily, it's helping us finding it all. So now it's only gonna collide with the object. So it's the parent root for everything that needs to collide. Why do I have a feeling that this is... Why do I have a feeling? It's basically... Be honest, Costa, you live in back of a computer store, says Arash. No, it's just very close. Very close, as you are in a robot yourself. That's how close you live. Yeah. Let's close those. So the vertical speed now is 0, and then we did put the... Did we change this? This is 30. So maybe look at physics. 40. Why is it falling so slowly? I can fall past them. And then I can go inside of them, it seems now. So the physics is the thing that's doing the falling, right? Not real physics, by the way, it's just gravity, actually. We should call this gravity. And now we'll have 100 errors, and we have to fix them all. Let's just press play and have to fix them. It's faster that way. So this should be called gravity. 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 Very exciting to see me rename functions. Well, we are a channel where we rename functions. Please submit your functions for me to rename. And let's see, did we get any It is overwhelming a yes for is this Crisis 3? So this is Crisis 3, only one? No. So 80% thinks this is Crisis 3. That is good, because we are in crisis right now. Sense of humor bypass. Clever cause really clever, but I'll get you next time. Flies away in a spaceship. Arash, are you in Wicked's game now? Are you in his side of his game? Oh, what did happen in the game? Oh, I'm falling. Oh, now it fell. It did fall faster there. This song is annoying. Let's do something else. Cologne 1983. How would a Pentium 4 with a 760 perform? It probably wouldn't go in because it probably doesn't have a PCI Express port. The motherboards that support it. Very carefully. Oh no, not Costas teabagging zombies again. Let's see here. If game mode last, if meeting one object, falling, vertical speed, gravity. Let's say we don't have collision again. Will it fall faster? Is it falling slow because of collision? That's why. It's resetting the speed. How dare you! Come on, people, you need to tell me about these things about resetting speed and not resetting speed. That's an obvious programming error. Holy! That's more like it. Now we can, what if we add collision again? And of course we need to add a delay. It's not like it needs to instantly. This is like a puzzle game now. Okay, that one. Oh, I died. I suck at puzzles. It has a PCI 16 Gen 1 with DDR2 RAM. I could underclock it to 700 MHz. Underclock it? But is it Crysis 3? Will Crysis 3 run on that computer? I've got more power in my handbag. Yeah. My mechanical watch, which I do not have, so what I want to do now is make it. So what we do is, now it's instantly, if it's part over, so we need to say so falling. Actually, zombies will kill you now. I think you ruined the game now, Costa. You should just have had them teabagging people. Because we played Costa's game, and he had you could shoot zombies. It's kind of a survival game, and they were just like flying with their crotch in my face. I'm not like ah. It was a feature. It wasn't a bug, Costa. You have to understand. It was the most enjoyable part. You don't even have to teabag anyone after you kill them because it will automatically do it for you. You can't be without teabagging. So we need to set here some kind of thing now. So if something is up, then go down. I think we need to do. Actually, is the slow motion applying on the bricks? Oh, now we won't, of course, no, because I really need to make proper collision detection. Let's see now if I slow-mo the game. You can actually... Oh, what happened there? Oh, that was weird. Oh well, I don't know what happened there. Do I think or you look like Luke from Linus Tech Tips? I am Luke. Luke, I am your father. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so yeah, we won't want to put falling yet to true. It's a bit like, oh, thanks for the follow, Maru78. Welcome to the game dev community. And by the way, if you have a game you want to submit, a prototype or just want us to look at it, submit it. Actually, I can put the submission form in the chat. If you go to gamedevcompany.com, that's our website. Let's not have the Twitch play here. So if you go submit your game, you can fill it in, email address, name, link to your game download. Then if you want to add a bit of subscription, and then you have any special requests in there. And this is the link, so I'll put it in the chat. Oh, why my shooting script no work? Oh, Knichi? Knit. Yeah, Mr. K. Welcome. I don't know. Did you save? What was happening with your script? Did you change something? You're still raycasting, right? So let's see here. Gravity, collision, movement, object collidable. Yeah, so we need to set. So I was gonna look at getting so much errors. Put it in Discord and I'll take a look at it after the stream. You might have already fixed it by then, so. So let's see here. Get player index, draw outline, move towards game end result screen. So what are we up to, guys? Damage, init throwable. So I needed actually, I just wanted to, I'm reading all the kill character, reset. We have a lot of scripts already. Look at this, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. More people than we have. More scripts than we have people. Let's see here. Handle animation. Oh, you already did? Well, I'll take a look at it when I get back. Getting so much errors. Usually, just look at the first error. The other ones don't matter when you're debugging in Unity. They do matter, but just fix the first one. The other ones can be because of that first one. Most cases it is. So what I wanted to look at was attack, because here we did do something with so if the game pressed and attack timer. So then set this to true, and then we check. So we can do something similar here. So if stepped then step timer, actually this won't work. What we need to do is no. So what we need to know is how long has he stood there. So one way would be actually to have a did we have here? So we put a step timer and then put it to 0, and step timer is plus equals actually animate no. Let's look at it in movement. We actually have it there. We have the because we needed to slow down also the time when global game. And then I think we did have wasn't there a delta time also in GameMaker, just like in Unity? So delta time is how long a screen has rendered, and I think it's just times delta time. So this is how long since basically like the script was run last time. So you get basically time here. And then else step timer is 0. If step timer is delta time, actually, let's look at the docs. So we're looking at the docs. Is this in microseconds, not milliseconds, micro. So micro means if step timer is bigger than 3, let's say 1 second, 1 million, then we put falling to true. Sure, man, I'm guessing a lot is wrong. No, that's not. Howdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all. Howdy. Sorry, camcorder. Howdy, y'all. Howdy. I think that's JS. Yes. Working in C#. So what's he doing? All hail Java. And hi, Björn. Yeah. So what program? Probably he's talking about Unity. He's making a kind of I think it was oh, you have a small error there. It was kind of a survival game where I think you have building and all kinds of stuff, and his shooting mechanics stopped working. The collision really shouldn't. Oh, what am I using? Sorry. This is GameMaker. So GameMaker is a small 2D game, 2D game engine. Games like Hyper Light Drifter, Undertale, Hotline Miami, Spelunky, Nighthog, kind of games have been made with this. So it's a very simple game things. And why we chose this, I've been using actually Unity for like 5-6 years, which is the second time I say this during the stream, but that's okay. And why we moved over was because this has a pixel editor built in, and all the flows are built into the game engine. So it's very fast to develop a prototype of a game. Or a real game. I mean, there's nothing saying you couldn't finish it here. So 1 second is a bit long, I think. So let's make it half a second. So 1 million, I think, yeah, 1 million is 1 second. Yeah, I was gonna make it so that in collision, so we have vertical and horizontal. Check grounded. So here we could also have like check vertical argument 1 var check horizontal argument dos. Then if check vertical, then do all of this. So I'm trying to make it so it's not this should be the other way around. It's more logical that way. Really Undertale. So GameMaker is advised for like prototyping beginners. Yeah, GameMaker is awesome for prototyping and beginners, and you can make your full game in it for many platforms. If you want to make a 3D game, then I wouldn't recommend it. But otherwise, yeah, definitely. It's a very fast. You don't even have to know how to code. You can actually drag and drop. So if you go to an object, like, you just have to create objects. So character is an object, the ground is an object, everything is an object. Like here's a grass block. And then you have here, like here's the moving script. So you can add an event like key press left, then here it's move horizontal, then you can make it move left or something. Or just add a move fixed. You can actually do all kinds of things here. So you don't even have to code, you just have to be able to, of course, apply logic. And it's all free. Most game engines these days are free, so I use paper for a prototype. Zad, that's awesome. Paper is actually awesome. I don't know if you're kidding, but I mean, you shouldn't be, because paper is one of the things. Before you start making a game, make paper prototype, make a board game out of it. Or at least the mechanics you can, and then you can verify that it actually works. Very easily verify if it actually works. If check horizontal. I need to rework this anyway at some point. This is really terrible code. I don't like it. I think there's a better way I could do collision. There's definitely a better way. That would be much more accurate. This is not accurate at all. And then the same thing here. Check horizontal. So horizontal is the x-axis. So these are all dealing with the y-axis. Let's close that. Sorry, guys. But Unity 3D is definitely good. But it also is much more complex. So if you want to get your game off the ground fast, it takes a lot more time. Why doesn't it like my check horizontal? Are you just saying it's not saved? Oh, it's because so check vertical. So all of this is vertical. Let's see if I have an error, because it seems like I might have something. Of course, it will now complain about me not setting those variables. So here in the, let's just, not gravity, but here it should be true, true. So let's just copy paste this so we can add it. So now we just go through all of those errors. It's just faster this way than for me to find all the places. So that's why we always wanted it to check all of those, but now we don't. So now we go here, and then get it here. So now if we go here, it should still collide with everything. So I suck at logic. That's okay. I mean, it's not that hard. Oh, like which game maker? So this game engine name is Game Maker. So if you go to yoyogames.com, so you go yoyogames.com, it's called Game Maker. You get Game Maker. So this is the one. So the free one here. You don't need this yet. You can buy this later if you wanna export for like mobile or something. But you should finish your game before that, or not finish it, but get far along, where it's almost 2/3 of the way. Just too much for what most people used to need to do, but it also, though, Björn and I were using that before we moved to GameX, so we could do stuff done, get stuff done quicker, because we were mostly interested in 2D. Yeah, exactly what Arash is saying. It's so much faster. Unity is still awesome, like Skyhook is made by Unity, but that's a very, very serious game engine in a way that it's like a lot of things you need to do. How to protect game information from being edited is actually quite hard to do. And Unreal Engine is 2 also. And CryEngine. And there's a lot of them. There's also the Unity, the Lumberjack and this. So let's see, what did I change? So now, so did I now change it so it's not doing already vertical? Let's see here. So let's see here, rooms, extensions, scripts, game mode last. No, not last. I need to actually look at the object itself, because I haven't made it into so horizontal, vertical should be false. No. False. Let's see what happens if I disable something. Is CryEngine free? CryEngine I think is free, right? Isn't it? I think they announced it. At least Lumberjack is free. Pay what you want. No royalties, no obligations, full engine source code, all features. Pay what you want. €0. CryEngine now will pay whatever you want service. All those used to set their own price for it. If you like the service we provide, we suggest continuing ongoing development. You guys also choose to contribute 70% to the end development fund, which we will use to support promising indie games built in CryEngine. I will give everything to the fund and then 0. So you don't have to pay $20 a month. So let's see now. Now it shouldn't. I wonder if I kind of want it to fall anyway. So instantly you step, it needs to fall. Not instantly, but it should just delay it instead. So basically, if stepped, then start calculating up. And then here, of course, it should be step false, so we don't keep calculating for no reason. And then we put stepped true. And then let's look back at the create strip, and we put here step false. So now once you step once, it starts counting down. Once it's gone for half a second, then it falls. I don't need multiplayer at the moment. Yeah, that's a good. Online multiplayer is overkill. Oh, I got stuck. Oh no! No! Sorry for making you. Oh, I won. I won. He's in the ground. He's dead. Oh yes! Bazooka! What's going on? Now if I reset, I'm still the fire giant, which I shouldn't be. What's going on in this game? Okay, I need to quit it. Oh, it's working! Congrats! You could do it, you see? Yeah, CryEngine is free these days. Sup, Zikas? Welcome, Zika. How's it going? I want to know what happened to your computer. Did you get it finished? Did you get your finished in your game? Your sleep's good. Yeah, you seem to be. You're almost the same time zone as me, and you're like. Yeah. So what I need to do next? What I want to do is, like, when you stand here, this piece needs to fall. What if I do this? He's cheating, he's inside the block. So now, when you step on it, it should shake. But I just want it to visually shake, not move the collider. So I wonder if I can do that with some kind of like move sprite without collider. Oh, and of course, game maker. Oh, so you guys are saying, yeah, I made it spawn the way I wanted to. Just need to implement some actual code now. Should be alright, I think. Cool. You should share a picture. Hey, you. What about the source engine? Is that good program? I actually never used the source engine. I think it's kind of. I don't know how up to date it is anymore. I think this is very old school already. But you can try it, of course. Maybe make a mod for something. Ah, cool. Ah, I like the character. He's a pill. Cool, good luck. Good luck. I mean, good job. Sorry. Good job. Really awesome. Soon you will have a real physics 3D bullet simulation game. Good job, Kenichi. Just keep on working on it. These things take time. So I wanted to shake. So what were I was searching for something, I think. So game maker, sprite, move without collider moving, because I don't want the collider. Image position. Draw sprite. I think this needs to be in the draw. We have X offset, sprite X offset. So let's just try that. Can I set it here? So if it's doing this, then is it random range -1 to 1. I was very stupid. One of theirs I got, I needed to set the bullet damage. Yeah. like I said, usually when you put when you fix that one first top error, it solves all the other ones. I think I now have 2 windows open. Oh, it's actually not. It's dependent on X. Yeah, interesting. Game maker move sprite. Or shake sprite. Let's see what we find with this. This is not something else. I guess I just have to bite the bullet and make it in the draw event. So that means we have to remove this. And then what we have to do is add event, draw, and then we need to do here control and add a script, and then we need to do draw self. But draw self will just draw itself, but what we need to do is draw sprite. So we actually just need that. But the sprite, of course, should be there we go. This is now just drawing itself, and then if stepped, we do something different. So else, so we change now the drawing, the default drawing, so we're overriding it. So this will just draw it stationary, just like it would do even if we did nothing. And this will be, if it's stepped, it will have on X a plus random range of -1 to 1. Let's see. Is Unreal good for beginners? No. Yeah, I'd say Unity Asset Store is the best of all of them. No, I'd say for beginners Game Maker, but I want 3D, not 2D. There's no easy 3D games. I'd say Unity when it comes, because of a lot of community and Asset Store, yeah. I can really tell you're really in the mood for doing this game, Björn. Yeah, this is cool. I've been waiting all week to do this. I've been excited. Oh yes! Finally! It looks like crap now. Oh. That looks weird. It's like the whole world is collapsing. It's collapsing. I'm not even listening to you guys anymore. I'm making my game. Uh-oh. So why is the left pillar not always falling? Look, it like stabilizes. Oh, now the guy's inside of there. But yeah, we should do one check though. So it should only do it if Sheep the Hack told me maybe I should sell my model guns on the assets. So what do you think? Yeah, you can definitely if you want to. But do remember, then other people are gonna use it in their games. But yeah, but you should make sure if you're gonna do that though. Make sure I would texture it first. It really is quite good, and you of course have to have made it. You know, you can't sell it if you haven't made it. Make sure just that yeah, why you could sell that, why not? rig and blend just didn't make it. Yeah, must suck to wait a week to do something before working on it. No games. I already do 3D Galados. Yeah, 3D models. Modeling is awesome too. Usually, if you're trying to make a 3D game alone, it's so much work because you have to do 3D objects, modeling. 3D modeling, rigging, animation. All just that is like, even for the most simple games, like full day job. Oh, you made it! Cool. Yeah. You should maybe texture it, and but you don't have to. And yeah, you can sell it, but maybe make a pack. Like you would have a couple of guns, or then just ask for a very low price. Another way would be to have some basic assets for free, so people like your stuff, and then they can use your other things. God is gone, that's smoking, and much is killing me. I've got told housing people said that I have to move or deal with it myself. Well, you're moving soon, Arash, so don't worry about it. What was us doing? So we need to go back to focus mode, ignoring the chats. Yeah, you'll don't worry, Arash. You'll die from lung cancer in a month before you can move. That'll actually be sad. So actually, what we want to do is we want to check that this place meeting thing is actually. I think we're actually doing that already in attack. So like you see, a good way to program is that you actually we have to use that. Is to reuse your own code. Remember that. You don't have to Google it again. And I even do it because it's just faster. I don't have to remember all commands. So we can do this. That looks ugly. I think do damage checks that last part. Yeah, so we need that still. So if instant is none, then with and inst stepped. Now it shouldn't start falling and colliding, except if you you can't close your windows, Kenichi. Oh, he can't. It goes through the walls. Let's see here. No, why am I pasting code in here? Yeah, I don't know what to price it at. You have to look at what is out there. Not found. They're using some kind of JavaScript for it. Yeah, your link doesn't work. Is he smoking weed? Probably not. I'm good at coding, design, concept, user-friendly control, writer, director, CEO of my own company, which is also a bit of law, and I think that's it. Sadly, I can draw or make movies, which is pretty essential. Yeah, it is. Cool. I mean, you should have a problem. Yeah, I don't think that link's gonna work. Yeah, it just doesn't work. It's because it has. I did copy paste it. Look, and then we remove the space here, which is. Let's see now. Okay, now it maybe works. Yeah, but this is also many guns, so you would have to do 10 guns, 3 casing books, 4 bullets, example prefabs. They also have it animated and with 3 muzzle flashes and smoke particles for $10. So I would say with all this animation stuff, yours is probably now worth 50 cents. Yeah, Thomas alone was basically a programmer alone could do it if you're amazing at writing stories and can do voiceover. Voiceover. Something was bugging. It wasn't like that. Oh, we need to of course check that. Actually, it can't be here. If instance, actually, we also have that in do. With inst. Kind of interesting. Can I put here like be nice you could just let the $1, well then do it. Yeah. 50 cents. Oh good lord. The art. So look at the art. If you have a nice at least get $1, I could totally make a game with just a code for shapes. I was going to do in my second mobile game. Cool. My next game with other my next game with either compete with Crysis 3 or with Grand Theft Auto 5. Yep, it should compete with them all. But a square bob. That would be interesting. You can have like a square fuse and the square particles coming out of it. Sup Ratchet, welcome, and Random, hello. What's up? We're making our game, and I'm right now creating bugs in it. Let's remove this and see what happens. It's still working. Oh, so we're creating a new game mode where the world falls and then game over. I think the other character is somewhere out of the screen now. So you kind of have to jump around. The thing I'm trying to fix now is that it should only be started with like you can see these start falling without the character jumping on them, and that's not good. Talked about you? I don't think we talked about you, Kenichi. Copyright is expensive. So Ratchet or Random, are you making a game? Either of you? And welcome. I think they can see that Ratchet, I'm working on a game. He's working on a game. It is code he's looking at. Copywriting is free. Trademarking is expensive. Patenting is expensive. For copyright, you don't have to file for copyright. You can sue for copyright issues. Anyway, as I know at least. So let's see, if object game object index, so we need to check. Actually, why am I making this complex? So it should just be like this. And then is this not a, as this is not a variable that works inside of this scope of the script, We have to use the other. So let's see here. Yeah, Costa is always stuck on repeat. Don't worry about that. Copyright was over where I did. Are you sure that's copyright? Copyright? Oh, here copyright is included. If you made something, you have rights to it. And if someone steals it or your license doesn't cover, like you just put a license text in it. So now it doesn't fall, but it doesn't fall through blocks either. So I don't want to create an if hell either. So if it's object character, it should fall, and it should also fall if dude, it's not copyrights. Copyrights is the wrong word, because copyrights is like, if I wouldn't have put this out with a license, I have copyright. It doesn't infringe on, it can infringe on a patent, and patent costs 10,000 euros or more, or dollars. It's not called copyright. You might be right, but it's not called copyright. I'm quite sure of that. If you steal something, you have to buy a license. You can't steal anything. You have to check that the license is. If you go into the internet and copy paste stuff, you have to see that you have the license to use it, or the other person has copyright over it. And there's no way of finding copyrights. It's very complicated. You have trademarks, which is a different thing. Anyway, let's not get stuck on it. So if object which one? Copyright free? Patent is when you have a concept that you can, like an idea, like that's what the Microsoft and all those are, suing each other over. Like that's what Google got sued over by Oracle. Patents and trademarks is that for example, I could trademark a name, and then I have to check nobody else has that name, and then I own the trademark. Yeah. So anyway, let's see here. I guess I'm just gonna see if it works first. Grass block. Then if that one has been stepped on, then this has been stepped on too. I hope I have the indenting rule correctly, or the right enough closing tags. Right now I only have 2 blocks, so of course it's easy, but I don't want to do this in the future. I'm just testing if it works. You always have copyright, dude. If I make this game and I wouldn't release the code and you all would knock it off, I have give it out, by the way. I have copyright of it. You don't have to pay anything for having a copyright. If I can prove I made the game before you, I have the copyright and you have to pay me. Yeah, this is not working. At least it might change from country to country, dude. In Finland, you all automatically copyright. In many EU countries, you have automatically copyright if you just made it first. and it's almost impossible to sue for copyright, so it doesn't matter. That's why you have so many clone games out there, because it's just more expensive to fix it. So what are we doing wrong here? Object grass block, object dirt block. If that one is stepped, then this is stepped. So it should have a chain reaction. And it's checking with collidable. Yeah, that must be in your country then. I don't know where you're from. But anyway, you have to file for a copyright in the US and stuff, but in Finland you don't. And it doesn't cover you internationally anyway. So it's different in different countries, I guess. Here you don't have to file for it. Anyway, get name. So I don't know about US law, by the way. But I'm very sure if you made a game, even if you haven't filed for copyright, then you can get sued because you stole something. If I take some code, like I go into Crysis 3 as an example, I take the code and copy paste in my name and they wouldn't have copyright, you probably anyway can get sued. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, probably filing it for copyright might be also that it makes it easier to search for it. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you shouldn't worry about copyright. Your game is gonna be stolen anyway. If it has success, it's gonna be copied anyway, and you won't be able to do anything about it. But yeah, this is not working, I guess. The thing is, the people who copy don't know how to make good games anyway. Once you made one good game, you know how to probably make another good game. Actually, it might be because that shouldn't be true. What if we actually check falling instead? Just because then if it's falling, no, copying is not fine, but there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, now it works. I need to do something about that character. So, let's see here. System, let's see your setup. Copying without credit is also illegal, but copying with credit without the permission is not either fine. But yeah, don't worry. Well, if you have something, patent is the thing. That's where you make the money. Patents. Copyrights don't matter. In some cases, if you can really show that they actually copied you, you can. But in the game world, if they made a similar game, it's very hard to claim anything. But anyway, yeah, let it become a problem and then handle it. But yeah, and patent is very expensive. So yeah, let's see here. What we want? I wanted it's a bit hard for me to play this mode because when the character is initialized, he actually... We're init character... Yeah, actually, people are always so worried about how they're gonna get their game sold, how they're gonna get copyrights, how they're gonna get, you know, whatever. And what the biggest problem in a whole game community is that people don't get games finished. It's so hard. It's like you're building a house and you just have a block of wood and you're worrying about how you're gonna sell your house when you don't even have a house. Azad Bazooki is saying, in America, everyone sues everyone and will take whatever to get it. Get one here in your food, sue for health hazard, get tapped behind your car, sue for incompetence, neighbors, grass lungs, sue for ruining neighbors' retail value. Yep, I know in the US, but you don't have to have copyright for that. They'll sue you anyway. If you have success, you'll get sued. That's actually how you know you have success, because you're getting sued. Even if you're not a copy, you're gonna get sued because it is a copy. So I wouldn't, like Arash keeps saying, handle it when it becomes a problem. Right now it's probably not a problem. Yeah, most people's number one enemy is themselves, because it's hard. Anybody who's sold anything know how hard selling is. So what I want to do is start game setup. Fool's dude is saying, "No, I am your number." Someone shared to our number one enemy. Who was that? Huh? You sharing this to people? Nah, just kidding. That's cool. And welcome, Fool's Duty. Yeah, we're all Fool's gonna copy everybody's game. No, just kidding. He's your enemy. So in init character, we need to just basically, I need to disable him. So actually I can break the game mode. So let's go to game mode last. We need to give it proper game, and then let's put -100 or something. Yeah. Oh. That's a new one. So body part doesn't have the body part doesn't have a max velocity. Interesting. So body part. Here we should add max. What was it named? We can take it from gravity. Max vertical speed. We should actually just have a max velocity, and that should be the thing. It would be more versatile. Dogman. Corgi is no dogman, he's the Corgi man. There we go. What happened there? Look what's happening here. Oh! No! Oh. That spawning script is broken. Uh-oh. No! No! What happened there? The guy came back or something. Why is his arm up there? He came back. Oh, he's respawning or something. Why is he respawning? He's not supposed to respawn. Let's see here. Learns to type. I don't mind releasing a game without the copyright on on it right away. I just would like to obtain one for games so it's sufficient under my company name. Yeah, sure, you should just do it. You could also say that once you've earned this much money, that's when you're gonna apply for it. Russ saying, Beers working on a platform fighting game and sharing the source. You're free to download and make it your own copy, make your own copyright of it. No, I'm just kidding. It does have a license. Actually, Dogman is one of the nicer things he's called me. Dogman learns to talk. Dogan. We're trying to make a community. We're open and everyone helps each other. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna make a community of game developers where we can all develop games, sharing between each other, and learn together. So that's also another thing. Like, you know, I don't think. I was supposed to look at the respawn script and then I didn't. No, if not last. That's wrong. Yeah, they should, I can fix that wiggling. A better way to fix the wiggling is actually to make it an animation. So we can do that. Let's just go here and do... we can just do duplicate. And we just do sprite, grass, block, wiggle. That way we don't even have to do anything in code. But it's more work, of course, from kind of art perspective. So what we now can do is, it won't look like it's wiggling if we don't. So what we can do is edit sprite, copy paste that, go in here, and we just take this, so we take this, and then we I wonder if we can somehow, oh, come on, deselect. There we go. Maybe like 2 pixels is enough. And we take this, just move it over and just put it back there, and we can fix this. Looks good enough. This part, okay. I shouldn't draw too much there. That's one. To show preview. Yeah, now we don't have to physically move it. And then we go here. It's still like an indicator of that it's gonna fall, so. I did add a new frame, I didn't. So. Yeah, and then I could add some particles I was actually spraying out from the thing. That's a good idea. In addition to doing this way. This looks more crappy. So we need to actually take the color picker and let's just redraw some of this. Probably good enough. Yeah, now it looks like it's shaking. So now we just we fixed actually the problem we had earlier even, where now we had to create all these new events for the blocks. So, oh, the root block had now a draw event, which we don't need anymore. So we can remove this whole event now. And then here we can do is, just put it here, add more code, and then, no, let's not do that. If stepped, then sprite, image, Is it image sprite? Sprite image, image sprite, sprite image. Let's look at from the animation of the characters. Scripts. I can't remember. I only been working this two months. Well, and not even that. Actually, basically, I've been working this 2 days. Just 1 day every week, so, or 3-4 hours every week. So I haven't not even used this a lot yet. Let's see here. Rotate, handle animation, image X scale, sprite index is what we need. So sprite index is, and then we need to get it. So in init character, actually I said, or don't. Let's see here, guys. Where do we have that? Is it in handle animation? Do we set it for every? No. Running sprite. Init character, we're not setting any. Nightbot. Holy crap, he went. What's his problem? Holy crap. He doesn't like us at all. He's like, here guys, eat everything. I want to make a game where Nightbot is the main arch nemesis. That would be cool. Go Nightbot, you come here, spam our channel. We can't even get rid of you. So handle animation. Why is it not here? Where did we put it? Transform character? Oh. So this is what we need. So we need to, and then we need to do get object name, and then we add wiggle, and then we add a parentheses at that. No, we don't. So now it starts wiggling. I like this much better. Very good. #1 game. These get stuck in your head soon, even if they're not that good. That's interesting. Grass black. I'm sorry. It's not black. It's block. Block. Grass black. Ship it! Goatee 2006. Oh. Ship it! What? Sprite. Grass. Block. Sprite. Dirt. Block. Maybe actually you shouldn't set it like 600 times in script either, but this is not optimized code. Non-optimized code. But why wouldn't transfer character had all that? Wiggle, shake, shake, wiggle. Let's see here. 10 out of 10, better than Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and Crysis 3 combined. I kind of want to make that now. Call of Assassins Crysis. Crysis of Assassins. I think Crysis of Assassins. The Assassin's Crysis. Call of Assassin's Crysis. But I don't finish games. Yeah, we need to have like a badge. Has finished game badge. The ones who have that, they are elite of the elite members. Like Zad Bazooki, if you had a game, you're elite. You finished the game. Let's see here. So why is this wiggle, 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 wiggle not working? Again, this song, it feels like this loop, the loop is shorter than. I'll make 2 badges for the community. You suck badge, you finish game badge. Which one do you want? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one do you want? Come on, choose. Yeah, it'll be displayed in the chat all the time. No, I'm just kidding. Made with community and shipped it. Exactly, that would be a good badge. Made with heart and shipped it. Made with community and heart and shipped it. It's like made with community and heart, and then there's like a shipped it. Boom. I'm not made with community, dude. Sorry, I don't want that badge. I'm made with just 2 people, my mom and my dad. Yeah, I'll take the you suck one, please. Oh, you're trying to reverse the reversal, Corgi, huh? Asset get index, object get name. I'm getting tired. Get Björn get tired. Returns. This returns these. Aziz object. No, I was kidding. I'm not tired yet. I still have energy. Woo! Let's do this. No sucking in the community. Yeah. Arash, stop sucking. Eyes wide open. Jokes on his drink. Actually, I have an idea. You make a game of sucking. No, oh shit, no. Don't, you didn't hear that one. Don't make that game. Except if it's like a vacuum cleaner game. So let's double check it's this line that's making it vanish. It could be because it doesn't find it, because this object index is not. What if we just do it this this guitar sounds like a cat getting hung up on a tree. And dirt block. So I'll just change it into a dirt block. It loses its grass once you touch it. This guy's Swedish, so no Greek orgies, yeah. Doesn't look like it's shaking, or it's so small that. Yeah, it's so small. It's so fast. We need to put animation speed. I think I have here even the thing for animation speed. If I don't, I need to move it here. Image tags. Let's look at it from Google. It's so much faster to Google. So let's see here. We have some guns here. So game maker. Set animation is frame rate or something. Speed, frame rate, image speed. That's what I almost thought. So we don't have to set it here. We can put it in create, and let's like image speed is 0.5. Actually, we should take it times the Oh, Sancho, the horse. Welcome. Oh god, this place is the place my minds went. This guy's Swedish, so I don't think the Greek origins are allowed. You know, the Swedes and the Greeks are mortal enemies. And there it is. Exactly. I'm actually Finnish, even if my native tongue is Swedish. and my name is Swedish. Live update on my game. I added the simple is destroyable. So if it's true, you can break it by shooting, and if false, it won't damage it. Will you make like a ripple effect? Cool. Sometimes the simplest code makes the most awesome results. Yeah, really awesome. Cool, thanks, cool. What's up, Sancho? It's the horse named Sancho. We have a dog and we have a horse. Next, we want a giraffe. Who is gonna make the giraffe for us? So is it now? I didn't even look at what we were doing, so let's look at the shaking. Yeah, that's a bit better. It really is stupid that it removes the grass right now, so. Ripple effect? I said keeping it simple. What ripple effect? Did I say ripple effect? No ripple effect. What ripple effect? I'm adding what ripple? You know how I could do this much easier. This is stupid. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing anything anymore. What I'm doing is I'm actually gonna make a bit different. So that wasn't nice. So let's go back to not the body part, the root object. Let's go here to step. And then here instead we do image x scale is gonna be 1 plus random range 0 minus 0.1, no, 0 to 1. No, not 1. That's gonna make it 2. No, 0.1. I hope that's a float random range. It probably is. Oh god, do you know what they do with horses and carrots? You say, looks good enough. Looks better than, for this kind of prototype game, good enough. Oh, the blocks are going into each other. Okay, because, yeah, okay, that can't be done. Cancel. Alright, we couldn't do that either. I was scarred long before you, folks. Yeah. Corgi is scarred all over. He has battle wounds. Oh god, you know, no horses, giraffe. You said giraffe like Dolly. Hey, come on! I'm not a native speaking English. You listen to Robaz with a Z and, you know, complain then about his pronouncement. God, maybe I should not emotionally scar you, mentally scar you. Yeah, everybody's mentally scarred, don't worry. That's called living. Got you a lion. Oh, you made this? This is cool. You think you can animate it? I like kind of the polygon look of it. I'm thinking about an RTS in Game Maker, like total. Well, maybe you should put your scope a bit smaller, Costa, for your first game. Can you finish tic-tac-toe on Game Maker? Oh, it's rigged. Cool. Cool, that's awesome. You should make it like a simple animation, especially if you're gonna sell it. It should have a full like walk cycle, run cycle, and maybe an attack. People would probably buy it if you just had those animations. Maybe an idle where it's just sitting like this also, like. Oh, he has arrows up his knees. Exactly. Cool. I'm very sure there's a way of shaking an object. Oh, you didn't make it. Oh, cool. Still, tell him good job. Hey, you didn't specify. That is for you, for tricking us. Game maker. So what we want is, can you wrap image? No. Guess I have to go back to some. I have a screen shake already. Yeah. It's hard to sell a game, and even if the people who said yes, would they actually have paid it as they were filling it in? Like, that would be a promise to purchase. Probably your yeses would be even less. It's hard. I don't even think this game will have too many sales. I'm probably not, well, I'm not gonna sell it. I'm just gonna polish it and put it out. How would you rate my game? You don't have a game, Costa, yet. You don't have a game. A game has to have a goal that you can achieve. Well, a simplified version of what a game is. There's a lot, and let's not go into that discussion. What is a game? But one of it, you have a game. Otherwise, it's just a sandbox. It's not that you can download it, dude. That makes then the image of President Obama is you know, a game. An image of Crisis 3 is a game. Here, I will give you free copy of Crisis 3. Crisis 3. Let's see, images. Here is your free copy of Crisis 3. You can download it. You can download it for free. Download. Oh, look, I'm playing game. I'm shooting. Oh, graphics is amazing. I'm not saying you have an image, by the way, but dude, you have to create a bit of goal. Like, you have to. A game requires a goal. That's like, for example, that in your game, like, let's say, like, your goal is to kill 10 zombies. Once you kill 10 zombies, and then you win, then it would already be a game. Yeah, puzzle games are hard to do. His name is DB Hayden. He has YouTube and Twitch, if anybody watches him. Yeah, I've seen DB Hayden. I think I've seen him in somewhere. I can go there and give him positivity. Let's give positivity. Ow, my face starts hurting. Whew, I don't know how people can do that. Yeah, looks really cool. Cool. Looks very talented. Nice robot. I like the robot. Cool. Cool, dude. That's awesome. Creepy. Bjorn is creepy. Yeah. You notice now. I creep into your bed while you sleep. I am there with you. Oh, you sleep. Wake up. Sleep. Anyway, sorry. Sorry for making weird stuff. Yeah. Well, what is his pitch? What is his pitch for his game? What makes his game special? Why isn't it Borderlands or Portal? And I don't mean visually. Oh, cool. Yeah, so he says his visuals are really good and I love the robot. I have no idea what his game is about. So, Game Maker. So what I want to know is, how could I do easily? We don't want this, because this changes the collider. You never go full America mode. Never do that, Habibi, never do that. It is not good for you. Oh, you rewind the time? Cool puzzle boss fights. Okay, cool. Cool. No. He should, but he should work like I don't know. Does he have like a thing where, you know? Okay, I have to check out his stream. Yeah, definitely. It looks really cool. Is he making it alone? That's a lot of work for making it alone. Or are you helping him? Game mode last. Yeah, so we need to make it shake again. You should see his code. Cool. Yeah. I'll see his code when I see go to his stream, definitely. Yeah. Now I'm trying to think, what is the best way of doing this? Maybe we should still. Can you undo them? No, you can't undo that. Deletes. So I have to do them again. Damn it! I shouldn't have been so hectic to delete them. But then I have to do that, and this, and that, and this, and this, and that. Guys. What would be a good way? I think the shaking was fine. I'm just gonna leave it with the gaps. Actually, one thing I could do differently though is that it's X. And then we just need to create that current X. in the beginning because it's not moving in X direction. Let's see what happens now. Oh, it's... yeah, that's not good either. It's weird, it's starting to like... used to work so well and now it's not working at all well. I just don't want to create animation for every block just because of that animation. What if I just instead put, there's no animation, but what I do instead is a particle effect, because that's easy to add there. Or easier, so particles, we have a really ugly script. So we can actually use the blood particles here. And then what we can do is call it crumble particles. Can reuse all of this. Then we just need to make it see. Oh, I remember they don't have brown, but they do have maroon, which is weird. It's weird. Do we have a movement that? Yeah. So now if we go to shake camera, no, we closed it, so it's in here. So let's just put this. Let's not do cleanup yet. Let's see first what it looks like. It's not right. That's the wrong. Crumble particles. Holy crap! So they need to go, it can't be X and Y, it needs to be plus basically 16. We just do it for now. Hard coded, we could actually center it with code too, but there's also too much of it. I think if we just put this away, it's not required, I think. Oh, it is. I'll just put one. Create one. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's flying to... Let's look at the particle system itself. That's where the problem is now. So here we have shape. Speed. Direction can actually be the other way around, so direction minimum should be around 120. And this should be almost 360. And then gravity is fine. Lifetime should be much shorter. Something like this. All right, let's see what we have. It's like going too much to the side, so let's do it more like downward. And the speed is too high. And then let's make this narrower, so it's like... So 0 is this, 180. So something like 180, 270, 200, and... I don't know, let's just do something. Should also just not be... Slow it down still. Lifetime can still be shorter. Let's see what happens now. That's starting to look like something. Now it just needs to be more from one point. So what if I do it like this? Repeat. Actually, let's do it like this. Random range 0 to 32. 32. There we go. That looks like something, right? You can add animation later. Where did that block go now? Oh. Yeah, this game mode also needs the respawning needs to have set points, not just one. So now I think the only thing left in this game mode is to test it with the real player, but I had nobody to play this with. Damn it! Arash! Come on! Take the train! Start training here. This needs definitely like 4 players and a bigger map now, so like you would go and... So the only way to win... Oh, look. We're getting the errors again. Go left! Moi. Moi. The other thing I could try is, let's try a different, adjust it. Yeah. Yeah, the camera could follow. You could make like a really high level. Definitely. That's a good idea. Let's see, I just want to try something else first, because I don't want huge levels either. Or, I want them, but that's more work. So if we go to this root thing, so now let's change. Let's not add gravity. But if falling, then y is plus equals 1. And let's make this very short. And then let's try something like else falling false. So what I'm trying to do now is make it like slowly go down. Well, slowly is maybe. How come that's not working, the gravity? Oh, it's because we're not applying straight to that, of course. You should apply it to it so it doesn't ignore the collision system. Holy! What if it is just one? Don't need to add on top. Oh, he made a stats button. Stats, health, food, water, stamina. That's not a button. That's a log. That's not gonna be shown in the game. Cool. Let's see here. Oh, of course, I don't reset it now, so vertical speed should be 0. This is really messy code, by the way, guys. Don't take example from this. Oh, you can cheat yourself up. What did I do? Vertical speed says if falling. Very weird that it keeps still colliding with something. It's colliding with itself? It shouldn't be, because then the previous code wouldn't have worked either. The world is ending. I don't know what's going on down there. Yeah. Why is it not resetting it to false again? Falling is false. Falling, falling, then falling, then fall. Very messy code. Let's clean it up a bit. Let's try it now. This is the old version with gravity still. No. I like that it's just a sand photo off. Sorry. Alright. Cool. Reset character, kill character. So now we need to put this back to 1. So now when one of us dies, the game is over. We should have a countdown though in this game of like 3, 2, 1. The winner is you! Okay, yeah, sure, we can post it. Raj is also in the chat. He can give his feedback through that. We need to rework the spawn script now. I'll start game. Upload complete. Oh. Oh. So what is, first off, what is this animation supposed to do? It's a new technique to master like crazy movement. Yeah, that explains Björn's behavior today. It does? It shouldn't. I'm always drunk. Don't you see this unshaven chin here with nothing on it? Yeah. Like crazy movement. Jumpy. So is this the jump? So it's like maybe it's also because his head vanishes. You kind of lose track of or his eyes vanish basically. You see that? But yeah, this is really good for 8 frames. Is he like pulling it over his head? Or why does, like, you can see that the eyes vanish there. I mean, this is doing the dithering, not the pixel between things. I think it's part because you lose the track of the eyes. You kind of lose the for a short time, kind of, you can't track. It's hard for the brain to understand what's happening, but that might not be true. And yeah, it also depends on, is that gonna loop like that? Will the animation always be like that? Or will it be like up and down? So we could saying is his body's not supposed to be in one, like when you see those cartoons. Are you ready for 4-hour talk? Arash, Costa needs a 4-hour talk. You should give him a 4-hour talk now. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Was there anything else I wanted to do? Oh, the respawning was bugging. That was what it was. So reset character is actually... it's weird that this doesn't work. Oh, it's one jump. It wouldn't be continuing looping. It's actually a transition between two frames to get lots of movement done. Okay. Yeah, that might be also, if you're looking at it constantly looping. This pisses me off. Why doesn't it spawn inside of things sometimes? Is it because actually I do reset character too early? Yep, I do that. That's why. No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is, because I do it in the play screen. Yeah. So, system. So start game. Oh, I can fix that later. Anyway, alright. I think this is it for today. I created a new game mode just like I set out to do. I hope you enjoyed it. This is kind of showing how you can think very differently or similarly than everybody else. I know that there's of course games that implement very similar things, but this is just an idea of how you can kind of go very out of the box and play around with an idea. Maybe next time I'll of course fix more bugs, because we fix bugs every episode. That's always what you need to do. And the other thing we might do is maybe we'll create yet another mode and see if we can find something even more fun, or extend this mode with, you know, okay, with whatever ideas we can come up with. Thanks for the feedback, guys. It's really nice being able to show your stuff and not have it on and crapped on or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's also invaluable to have a safe place to put stuff. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. No problem. Yeah, and I will be on Discord for you guys, of course. But for everybody else, let's save everything here. First off. So we have everything saved. And now we have everything saved. So just like every week, version control is good. It's a good practice. It's a good way of keeping track of everything. So let's commit again. It's commit time. Commit music. So let's see. We will push it once it's done. So we added a last man standing game mode. What else did we do? We didn't do anything else. Oh, the wiggle is still there. That's odd. Particles. Made some scripts. Dry and reusable. See your setup. Is there anything else we added? I don't think so. Then general bug fixing, I would say. This episode we didn't get that much done because this is a huge thing. Adding a game mode is a huge task. Yeah, Centro doors. We have a Discord. It's a chat thing. You can join if you want. Just send me a message. commit. So now we're committing it. And as always, we will also make a release out of it. So when we go to GitHub, the game dev company, let's make a game. And here we go to releases. We will draft a new release. We will tag it with V11. Release title will be Last Man Standing Game Mode. We add the description. This is a pre-release, and we publish it. So now if you want to, you can go download the source code straight from GitHub. It has all the assets and graphics, and you can reuse it or create your own game from it. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for following, and if you have any questions, remember you can always message us. And if you have your games, you can submit them to us through our website, gamedevcompany.com/game. You can, so if you have your game, we'll review it, we'll test it, give you feedback, whatever you want. We'll use, kind of break your game down into parts so we can see how it ticks and how it works and give you feedback. But this Monday, actually, Arash will be in, he will be out traveling the world again. So actually, usually Arash does Mondays, Let's Make the Art, but this time it will be Let's Make the Fart with me, the program. But we'll make some pixel art, we'll have some fun, we'll, maybe I'll try to do something more fancy. Maybe we'll work on some on this game's art, I don't know yet. Let's see. Probably we'll work on reworking some of this game's art, maybe something else. Anyway, so see you next time. Thank you.